Welcome back to Lifestyle with me, Pam Joseph. In the Lifestyle House, we have a Mr. Ron Shillingford, great entrepreneur himself. But he's written this book, it's just been published only literally a couple of weeks ago, The History of the World's Greatest Entrepreneurs. Quite a thick volume. There's so many entrepreneurs going on in the world. Brilliant. Ron's going to be talking to us all about this, but we're going to talk to Ron a bit about himself. Okay, let's understand this fellow. Let me give my introduction, my formal introduction, if you will. Mr. Shillingford, sir.
It's a real pleasure.
How are you?
It's a pleasure.
Lovely, lovely to see you. The history of the world's greatest entrepreneurs, we will talk in depth about this in a minute, but let's talk a bit more about you. Who is Mr. Shillingford?
Well, let me start by, if I can tell you a story.
Please do.
When I was 11 years old, the most important things to me were three things. The first thing was football. And the second most important thing to me was also football. And the first thing that...
Don't say football.
Was football. You guessed it. But the fact of the matter is that at 11 years old, we were about to enter into secondary school. So here I am, about to enter into secondary school, and the most important thing to me
was football.
Was football, getting into the school football team.
Yeah.
So here we are, set up. Surrounding the maths teacher, Mr. Wellborn, who doubles as the football coach. He hasn't picked the side, quite typical, similar to the unfortunate Mr. Capello. Just before the game, he's going to pick the side. So we're all standing around him in the changing rooms, pensively waiting for our names to be called. So we're there, bated breath. My name is called, Shillingford, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's great. Then we're waiting for the positions to be called out. Good. I'm number 9. I'm the striker.
Oh, wow.
The striker means that I'm getting all the glory.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm made up.
Yeah.
The next thing that happens is that he calls out the captain's name.
Shillingford.
Shillingford's the captain, the number 9, and he's in the side.
Wow.
So we play the game, we get slaughtered, and I'm happy. It really doesn't matter to me because I'm happy. But I get some bad news. There's a sting in the tail. The sting in the tail is that we're going to play away matches, and we are not going to be funded with the monies required to travel to schools that are at a distance that require transportation. So I have a problem. I'm broke. My family's broke. We had to save up just to be broke. We have no money. I'm speaking to my mother. She says, ain't going to happen. You're going to get dropped. And that can't happen. So what I came up with was this. My mother worked at Matt Vitti's factory.
We know that well. That's in Northwest London.
Absolutely. You remember walking down the road, you can smell the aroma of Jamaican ginger cake? Fantastic. So here I am trying to come up with a plan. How can I maintain myself in the school football team, my dream? Captain, striker, I'm in the side. How am I going to maintain that? What I do, my mother works at Matt Vitti's and she receives a discount on the cakes, and they have this particular shop.
In a brown bag.
Absolutely. Okay.
No.
He's
My mum
getting
used to work there too.
He's getting spooky. Okay. So what happens is this. As you know, they had a discount shop. They got a discount shop. Okay. The discount. These are the biscuits that can't be sold to the open market, that are sold to the staff inside the factory. So I come up with this plan to go down to the factory, buy these biscuits on the pretense that I'm representing my mother. Okay, so I'm buying these biscuits at a discount. I go back to the playground, start distributing these biscuits.
Why didn't I
retail price. You've got to be an entrepreneur. Okay, but the fact of the matter may be, and this is the point, that when you have this desperate need, you can become innovative. You find the resources that's needed. So that's how I became an entrepreneur, and the rest is history. I've never worked for somebody since I was 16 years old, and I'm a lot older than that now, and I'm an entrepreneur, and that's what I do.
So, I mean,